Good morning everybody, and welcome to another Helsinia tutorials for FortressCraft Evolved Survival. So we're now going to go in and enter the world, because this is part 3 where we're going to show you how to hopefully get your drill heads going. And this is really important for when we first start off, okay, because you know it's kind of one of those things that you know is really important. So in the last 2 episodes, you've probably remembered, we went through the start menu where you had the force field around you, you couldn't do anything, you had to follow the instructions. We've done that, and then we also, before that, we did the start menu of where and how to pick your world and how and at what level. So we also taught you how to use your scanner. So by now you should be able to use your scanner, and you should be able to go and pick and wander around the earth or the fortress world. We haven't actually got a world name for this, so come up with an idea. And we actually call this Helsinia world because it can be quite hellish. We're going to see what we got. Now, for those of you that are using the mods in this, which are the FortressCraft Evolved mods by Sidfu and hmk, I have got those in there. We're not going to use them. They're not part of the game. They're not part of the basic game, so we won't use them. Okay. We probably will do later on when we're doing other bits, when you're doing decorative blocks and stuff like that, because we do have a few of them. But for now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be saying, well, we want kind of some bits and pieces. So let's just go onto our scanner and see if there's anything on our scanner which we're going to say ping unknown. We can still see that there's quite a lot. There's some down there. Okay, but we can't see much more. Okay, but we do have copper here. Now we do know that we've got copper. Okay, that's deep stone, by the way. That's where that is. So we must have already have got some bits and pieces. So trying to get off my scanner, there we go. And what we do is, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get some copper. So you put your drill head down by left clicking, and you can see it's low power. Okay, we're not going to do anything with that at the moment, because we are short on power. What we're going to be doing is looking for coal. Now we've already scanned coal, so what we're going to need to do is to look in our menu here and see if we've got anything. We haven't got what we're looking for there, and we're going to be looking for, if it's in here. We're not too sure if it's in here yet. I don't think it is. It's not in the menu that I'm used to. So we are going to be looking for coal, but we can't do that yet, because what we need to do is actually look at the research station. Now this is your mini research station, not the big station. So you press E to access it, and we have 4 projects. We've got the black box data, we've got the local life forms, we've got suit upgrading, and we've got basic mining upgrades. Now you'll see that we need research points, and the cost of the black box data is 10, 10, 10 and 5. So what does each of them do? Black box data, your suit contains a black box that stored all sensor readings leading up to your crash on the planet. Researching this data could help you determine what exactly happened. Local life forms. We're not alone. Suit upgrade. Your environmental suit is the most advanced piece of exploration engineering known to man. but its modular design was especially created so that specific parts could be upgraded or replaced. It's time to look into how you can do this away from the factories back home. You can use a bit of help surviving in this harsh environment. Basic mining upgrades. New tech can be leveraged to improve the rate at which you can collect ore. This allows for crafting of basic drill motors to speed up your smelter with a forced induction upgrade. Okay, now you'll see the research cost button is on blue. That means it's still powering up, so we can't actually do anything there yet. So we're not going to touch any of those yet because they're projects. We'll look at recipes. Now on here you can see white canvas, storage crates, red crates, all colour crates, diamond focusing lens. Okay, these are new. We used to normally have to find these before we could actually research these, but we've now got them on here when you start. Basic PCBs, copper housing, basic experimental pods. So the first thing that we're going to do on here is we're going to make a storage crate. Okay, and we're going to take the white canvas. Okay, so that's all that we're going to do. We're not going to do anything else on that because we don't need anything out of there yet. We've got to be careful at this point with our project points. Now the black box data is actually the one that we're going to go for first, and we can see that we need more power. So check your power generator, okay, which is here, and add resources. Okay, make sure it gets up. So what are we going to do? We need coal. So how do we find it? We're going to ping known ore. So we've got copper there. We know that that's copper. Oh no, that's not copper. So we're going to go and investigate and find some coal, because this is what we need first. Okay, we're not really interested in anything else first. This looks like tin. Okay, so we're going to reverse this. This is the tin that we found the other day, so we don't really want that. Okay, we're going to leave the music on, but we can't because of YouTube, so we're going to just press Control and M, and then X turns the music off for you. So again, to turn the music off, it's Control and M, and then press X. So we still haven't found our coal, so ping them all again. Okay, so what about some of these over here? This one sort of directly over this way. Okay, so let's see, where are we? We got that, we got that, we got that, and we're just trying to find something that's reasonably close. This one here is reasonably close-ish. This is coal, so we must have found it the other day. So we are now going to want some of this coal, but we don't want to use our big heavy laser, because we use our big heavy laser, we're going to lose a lot of this. So we're going to scan it. Okay, and that gives you 900 units, which is not a lot because it's only one block there. You scan this one, and it's 23,000. But we want that block first. Okay, now we have only got one coal left, so we're going to press Control and right mouse button. I'm going to get rid of that block. Okay, so you see that we're run out. We need some energy because we're going to get hypothermia. If you want to get your first ever achievement, die. Okay, you will get an achievement for it. Okay, so we're going to put in add resources there. Okay, and again, if we can now, we're going to put down a torch so we can see what we're doing. And again, we're going to get rid of this one. There we go, we got rid of it. Okay, be careful when you're doing that. Make sure that you are really careful. So now we're going to put our drill head down. Now our drill head is the really most important one, and we want maximum bit. Now, for us to keep going back and forth, is a bit of a pain in the backside. But if you can target your power storage from a distance and then press Q, you can power up. You can see the nice blue lights coming at you. Okay, so that's also another way to do it. So what we're going to be doing now in here is we're going to add power. Okay, because that is going to give you some bits, and we're just going to turn around again, and we're going to get some power from here. We don't want to die from hypothermia. Don't forget, we've only got a small battery. Now if you can't get any more power from there, click on your HUD, your power HUD, and add resources. You still got coal. Okay, and what you want to do is again shove in power, shove in 500 units of power. Okay, again you just need to sort that over there. Now for those of you that are wondering and saying, oh crap, we've got a great big spider bot, that's Henrietta. Don't worry, she's good, she protects us. Okay, she actually does protect us. She's not programmed to protect us quite yet, but she follows you around. If you move towards her, she moves away. If you move away, she'll move towards you. Okay, so there you go. So we've now got this going, and this is going to mind you 2 ore per minute. Not really very good, really, is it? But that's what we're going to be doing first. So we're going to be doing that one, and what we're going to be doing now is we're going to say, well, how do we improve things? And the first thing is we're going to go to our manufacturing bit here, and we're going to have a look at see what we've got, what recipes we've got. So we've got these, we've got organic rock. Ignore the organic rock, you can't use it because you haven't got the mods installed. We've got these, and basically what these is, you've got a mini hopper, you've got a logistics hopper, you've got a storage hopper, and you got another storage hopper which is from the logistics hopper. The first one that we want to make is the mini hopper. Why do you want to make a mini hopper? We can put 10 resources in it. We won't have to do so much information, so much walking back and forth of putting coal into our central hub. So we need 2 copper bars and 2 tin bars. Now we know for a fact that this is going to take up 16 ore. Okay, so we're going to want 16 ore of copper and tin. And we look at the suits, we've got the power core, we look at the guns, we've got the threat scanner. Threat scanner is 5 copper, 8 tin. We don't need this yet. You've got nothing in there. These are all mods, so you ignore those. And then we've got the white canvas and we've got the green canvas. So we've not really got anything there to do. So we're going to go back to here. Now if I remember correctly, and I still might not remember this correctly, we do want the black spot data. Okay, but we're going to see if we can get basic mining upgrades first. That's going to do us a little bit there. It's going to do basic mining upgrades. It's going to give us a better drill head, so we're going to research that. Okay, and now what you can see is we've got some more projects. We've got power grids. Okay, you're going to need a better power platform, basic mining upgrades. This is where we need the laboratory. That will come a lot later. Base automation, that needs a laboratory. And we're running out of power again, look, just by standing here. Yeah, and we're gonna just drain our power block from there. Okay, so we've got a little bit of power in here, which we can now add a little bit of power to our copper ore, because you do not want to use your power. Okay, you want to go on, give us a little bit of power, give us a little bit of power. Make sure you've got some power in there. If you haven't got power in there, stand near a torch and you'll see that you'll get rid of hypothermia. Do be careful that you don't stand too close, because if you stand too close you will get heat death. Okay, you need to make sure they got the resources. Okay, so we're going to wait until we get a little bit of power from there, and we are going to then go and get our tin, because we want that mini hopper. Okay, that's what we want first. We've got coal, we want mini hoppers. So we're going to take that power out of there.
Insufficient energy.
Yeah, we know Arthur does a lot of information and stuff like that. Okay, and we've got our tin over here. We know we've got our tin over here. So we can put down a torch here, because we can see what we're doing then. And we're going to put the dirt in there. Okay, and then we're going to put in the next drill head. Now this is our final drill head here. We do not have any more drill heads. Okay, so we've got a little bit of there. Okay, so all we're going to be doing now is we're going to be running back and forth across here, and we're going to be getting our power. Okay, we don't have to worry too much about the coal. Okay, because at the moment what we're doing is we are getting, we are working our asses on to go and get the copper, and we don't want to use our lasers. Okay, the reason we don't want to use our laser is because we waste so much. Okay, we just waste so much. So we're just going to be running back and forth to these just for a few bits, and we are, like I said, we need 16 ore, okay, for each bit that we want. Okay, and always make sure at this stage that you are checking that you've got your resources in there. Okay, and check on here, because we got the basic drill head. Okay, we've got ore extractor and we've got forced induction. We don't need any of those there yet. I'm just going to check, did we get the basic recipe for the basic drill head? No, we didn't research it. Okay, so we're going to go and collect that one. Okay, we're going to not worry about that one, and we're now going to go to our manufacturing plant after we got this energy.
Low energy.
Yeah, and make sure you just add your resources. This is the longest part of the game to get automated, but once you've got it, it's going to get there. Now you can see you've got iron bar, copper bar, tin bar. We haven't found iron bar yet. We've got copper and we've got tin. Okay, so it's going to be quite a bit of information there, you know, but that's going to be our first basic drill. So we're going to have to do these small ones. Now you can use your bits and pieces on here to get more energy, but we are actually just going to be doing this way for a while, and hopefully we can get that done. So what we're going to now remember to let you do on here is you've got bits and pieces on here. Now depending on what level you are on, yeah, is how many ore you're going to need per bar. Okay, now like I said, you are going to need to keep checking, add resources, go and check your coal. Yeah, go and check, see how many. You've got 17 there, take those out of there. Don't need any more energy in that, you just need the coal. Okay, put some in here, see how many we've got. 9 to add more power. We're getting the power there.
Insufficient energy.
Yeah, we know we've got insufficient energy, Arthur, and because you don't want these two running out to start out with. Yeah, alright, so again, just going to take these here. Okay, and we are going to just double check on those. Again, we're going to carry on filling up these, and we know it's a little bit of pain, but a little bit of pain is going to get you into a really, really good game. Okay. So we've got 8 tin there. And we're out of energy again there. We need to put more resources in. Like I say, getting this powered is more important and getting anything else done at this point in time. So we've now, if we're going to have a look at here, we've now got nearly 500 in there. Okay, so we can say, right, okay, that's fair enough. That's enough power in that one.
You are running low on energy.
Yeah, we know we're running low, Arthur, and we can again. We're around about okay on there. I reckon we'll just add a little bit more there. So we've got tin there. Okay. And we're going to take the power. Now, what we're going to be doing now, yeah, is we're going to be checking our manufacturing, and we're going to say, right, we need to have a look at power. So we can make power storage block, but we need to find lithium, and we need copper, and we can't do anything else. Central power hub, can't even make it. It's been discontinued, so you can't make that one either. And we are going to be looking at a couple of conveyor belts. Now you've got basic conveyor belts here, which is 1 copper you get 4, and it is slow. It is slow. Do you need it? I'm not going to be using it, but you can use it. Okay, it does have its benefits later on. Okay, conveyor belts, it's 1 tin 1 copper, and you get 1 conveyor belt. 1, that's all you get, but it is good. To make storage crates, you need 1 planks. We can do that later on, we don't need it just yet. And like I said, we're going for this mini hopper. 2 copper, 2 tin. Okay, logistics hopper, yeah, again, 2 copper, 2 tin. Storage hopper, this is the one that we really want, but we can't get that one yet. Okay, so we need 32 bars, 32 ore. Okay, we've got 16 copper ore there, so we're going to take that one. Okay, and we're going to go and take we haven't got 13 tin yet, so we're not going to worry about that. So what we do now is, the first thing we do is open our inventory, and we say we don't want to get into a mess straight away. First thing you do, you've got coal on your bottom bar there. Next thing you do is you put copper on. Okay, so you know how many you got, you know how many you're going to collect, and now you put this in the furnace, and you've got to add ore. Okay, the easiest way to do it, there's several ways to do that. You can add ore by clicking the button, and it will do that. Okay, or you can drag and drop it in, and it will also do that. Okay, now it will has to heat to about 1000 degrees to get this going. Okay, and we're just gonna have to sit and wait. Once it's hit the heat level, you'll see what will happen. Okay, we can actually close the inventory. We can just go down to that temperature screen there. You can see the temperature's dropped. Why is it dropped? We've got no power going in. And you can say, oh my god, come on, this is terrible for us, add more resources. And now you can see the temperature's smelting, and it's going back up again. Okay, and it's kicking up there. It's going slowly, but it's getting there. This is again why you need the heat. Okay, you need to try and keep this heat up to as much as you possibly can. Okay, so we're watching that power cube, we're watching the heat there, and we want this. Okay, keep checking on this. It's going to take another block, and we're nearly there. Okay, we're nearly getting up to 1000. I think it's 1300 I think we need, and you'll soon know it soon start melting the copper bar, the copper ore, and you get a copper bar. So just check, make sure you've got energy in here, because you've got no energy in here like that, yeah, you are not going to get any bits of it. Now you can see it was smelting. Okay, so you've now got 1 copper bar. So click that copper bar, you've got 1 copper bar. Now we want to go down to the tin. We want to get the tin straight away, because we know that we're going to have 16 we've got 19 tin. Okay, 19 tin. Go back to your ore smelter. Get it in there. Don't let the temperature drop. Drag and drop it in over there and get it in. Okay. And get that temperature up. Keep it up. That's what you need. Done that, DJ. Okay. So you want that fuel in there. Okay. Get the resources in there. Right. There's that tin. Take the ore out. Okay. Get the ore into the proper place. I put the tin there. I ain't got. Sorry, my tin goes there. Copper goes there, and get that on your bar, so you can see that you got 3 tin, stuff like that. And now, what you're wanting to do is, you can add suit power and stuff to it like that, but we don't need it. Not really there to do that. So we want a couple of more, just add a little bit more power, just keep it over the 250 mark. You've got enough suit power coming in. We are in daylight, so just like I said, keep it over that 250 mark. Yeah, and we're just gonna have to sit and wait for these. These don't take very long to do, and we are there. We have power. We have dropping the power there. It's dropping the temperature, but we don't mind that. Now, hopefully, if we do our research, we've got our black box, and the first one that we're going to be doing is the black box, because that, I believe, leads us onto some more important stuff. Okay, and we're going to research that now. So that's 10 points used. Okay, not going to touch anything else on here now, and we're going to look at the recipes. Did we get anything new? Yes, we did. Okay, we got tin plates, we got iron gears, we got empty metal tubes, we got servo motors, we got lightweight machine housing, and we've got all these nice goodies to have a look at and decide what we're going to be doing. We're going to leave that for now. We're just going to carry on powering up our drills. And we're going to add power. And don't forget, we do have another one that we've got to go and find a little bit later, but we're not going to be doing that today. You can see the reason we're adding power very quickly is because Arthur in the sun actually, right, if you watch him, he's got power. When he's got power, he can add it to you, only when it's the daytime. So we're still going to carry on adding power there. We've got maximum power in both drill heads. Okay, that's what we want. We don't have to worry about those anymore, and what we can do now is we can take power from here. Okay, we're full on the batteries. Yeah, we're going to add more resources, and we are going to go and put in more power on here. Why? Because we've only got 12. So this is the next one that we're going to be doing. We're going to be powering this up. We're going to be getting maximum amount on there. Okay, and we're going to be taking from here again. We're going to be getting our suit up. And again, you don't need to go all the way up. Press E when you've got it locked on and add that power. Get 500 units in there. Okay.
More energy required.
And there you go. We've nearly got 500 units.
More energy required.
And there you go. We've now got 500 units in there. We're going to drain that. We're going to check this. We're just in time to add more coal. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go and check our copper drill head. We just need one more copper, and then that means we can get the second copper bar going. Come on, give us that copper. You can see it's very slow, but this is because you're at very early stages of the game. But it's a good game. I do recommend it. I've played over 600-700 hours of this now. Got most of the achievements. There we go. We've got the copper ore. Get your copper in here. Okay. Add your copper like that. You don't need to do anything else. That's going to get up to temperature. I'm going to go and check on our tin. Okay, we've got 11 on the tin. We can't make it go any faster, unfortunately, but we do have 3 left in there, so that gives us 14. We only need 2 more tin to make sure that we can get the next hopper, which is the mini hopper. Okay, check on this power. Okay, make sure you've got that power, because that furnace, while it's starting, will take up an awful lot to get going. Okay, there we go. There's our second copper. It is smelting, it is going, and you can see after powering you up, because you get that little blue laser. Okay, so let's go and check our tin. Okay, so we've got 1 there, we've got 2 there, so we've got 16 tin. So this is it. This is coming up to the end of this episode, because we will be shortly finishing this, because we have got the 2 bits that we've got, and this is the aim of this goal of this episode, is to get your first bits and pieces to give you your resources. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that. We're just going to make sure that we've got the tin going, and you can see that tin is going there relative quite well, and there we go. We've got the second tin, and what we're going to now show you is that we're going to go and make our first mini hopper, which you can see now is highlighting 2 and 2, and we're going to grab that. We're going to go to our bar, we're going to go and drag it there for now, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting it here. Now there's a reason why we put it on this side, because later on we'll show you how to add more stuff, get more power. But what you do, because you want your cube going all the time, is now you go and get your coal ore, and what you do is you press T. You've now got 10 ore in there. If you want it back out, press Q, and you've got it back in your inventory. But you put it in there because what you want is, when this is finished cooking, it will automatically add now your resources. So you are now at the point in the game where you have not got to worry about power, right? You can take your power, it will fill it automatically, and all you've got to do now is just worry about going to collect and keeping the power going for your drills. Now we will be looking in episode 3 more of the early game stages, and we're going to be looking, if we have a quick look at what we've got, we're going to see what we've got. We're going to want to try and get the basic drills going. We're going to want more now storage, so we're going to want 3 mini hoppers, and I'm going to see what we've got in here. I don't think we've got anything on here. No. We can have the threat scanner. We could possibly do that. I don't know when we're going to be doing that one. We are going to think about getting the manufacturing, and the next thing that we're going to be doing is automation from the coal face to our hopper there. So I hope to have enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time on the FortressCraft Helsinia tutorials. Have fun, stay safe, see you on the bounce. Don't forget to hit that like button. bye for now.